Hey everybody, Kaye here on my homestead in Tennessee. Just a quick reminder checklist. We're going to go through a quick checklist today of things you might have forgotten to do because we have a big deep freeze hitting a big part of the country and all the weather channels are talking about it, so you don't want to be caught unawares, all right? And I've just gone around literally in my pajamas. I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to do this. I should have done it yesterday, but my second grandchild was born yesterday, so I was just like sitting by the phone, and I should have done it yesterday to warn you before it got so cold. But yeah, it's cold now. But here are a few things that I just ran through this morning, so take a look. Okay, what I've got going here is I've got a nice warm fire that was easy to start up because these fan blades were still going around when I got up. So I had a real nice bed of coals to work with, and I've got wood in, and I've got to go get another load because I went through an entire cart full. When I've used that, it'll be gone. So you know, while I have power, I'm using my air cleaner purifier in my room here. I've got the fan blades pushing a little bit of the heat out, not a lot, but it's something. And then I've got water in a pot sitting on top that's putting some moisture out into the air. So I'm pretty good with heat. Now let's look around. If you have a backup power station, make sure you've topped it off. I'm just making sure that that's full. I have a video on this power station. If you're interested, I'll put the link right up to the right on the white card. But yes, I'm making sure that this is ready to go. Okay, did you remember to close the vents on your house? This helps to protect your water pipes. So make sure if you have forgotten to do that in the fall, you've got those done now. I forgot something around here though. My rain gauge. The ground is frozen. I'm freezing, and I'm sure my rain gauge is probably frozen too. Yep, that water's not moving. Do you know how many of these I've let freeze? I'm not sure if this is cracked or if that's the ice cracked inside it, but I'm bringing it in. Okay, I have already this has been open, that's been closed, therefore it's drained. And I have my retractable hose that I pulled all the way out and let it drain before I wound it back up. So I'm just going to make sure this is closed, and it is, and we should be good. I have had that faucet replaced 3 times for making this mistake. Costly mistake. When it gets a little bit warmer today, these 2 pots have some horseradish in them, and I'm going to pull them inside so that it's not complete mush. And then also, a little concerned about my parsley over there. I showed that in my last garden tour video. I'll put the link right up to the corner, and you can check out my various gardens and what state they're in going into this deep freeze. Okay, you're going to want to have some ready-to-eat meals, which is why I went to the trouble to make all these. So I'm just going to work right off the top. Let's see, what's this? I do not know, but it looks good. And I'll pull that out, and then I can, once it melts, I can transfer it to a pan and just set it on top of my stove, my wood stove, and it will heat up. This is fully cooked. And also I have, this would be a good one too. This is a jar of my peas. They're cooked, ready to go. They just have to thaw out and warm. Or I got bean soup. And I think this has more stuff in it, and I think I'm going to do that. And make sure your birds, if you have bird feeders, this was covered in ice. I just walked in. Make sure they've got some seeds. Some extra to top off my other one. Now I would have all kinds of mice in here if I spill my seeds, but I have these three. These three stay in here at night, so they take care of any mice that might venture out. Okay, while you're in the garage, if you have a system like this that goes to your outdoor spigots, make sure you have the water turned off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load up my cart and take it inside, because I just have enough wood to get me through it's cold till noon, and then I really want to keep the fire going throughout this whole week of really cold weather, because first of all I bought all this wood, so let's use it and then keep my bill down, my electric bill down. So, and if, of course, if the power goes out, I want to be primed. I've got coals in there, and I can, you know, get the fire going very quickly. So let's load up some wood. This is my oldest pile that I've had the longest. It's kind of awkward here because I've got this pile. Once this goes down, this pile goes up, and then I can get this back porch cleared off when it gets cooler, when it gets warmer. I was going to bring my gloves out. Forgot. That's the first time that's happened. Wow, 4 years, and I've never had that happen. Just got a little bit off balance there. Some of these pieces are shorter too, so they don't stay on as well. I was trying to get in here quickly because I got a cat in here and I don't want her to go out. That's good. You see, I'm not perfect. And this thing is totally in the way too. So I have to kind of maneuver. Okay, here we go. There we go. That that actually looked like it was going to go too, didn't it? I just wanted to point out, I haven't been over there. I'm going to wrap up this video. This is a premiere, so there's a live chat, and I want everybody to be putting, not everybody can access the live chat after it's over. So if you have a great suggestion that I have failed to include, please, when it's finished, oh, you don't even have to wait till it's finished. On a premiere, you can go ahead and put a comment underneath the video so that people can see that you've got some great idea that I didn't think of. But even a little light like this, shorter, would be better. Sitting underneath your water tank, your storage water tank, which I have in the shop over there. I'm going to be getting a light, just a light bulb. Incandescent, puts off a lot more heat, and I have plenty of those. So I'll be setting up a light underneath my water storage tank in the shop, and just that little bit of heat will keep that whole thing from turning into a block of ice if it gets that cold here. But I know it's going to get that cold in Illinois. Oh my gosh, I heard about, and hopefully we won't get the ice, because the ice is what causes power failures. You know, the ice on the lines cause power failure, and I heard Illinois is going to be really bad. I'm not sure we're going to get that, but this is just to get you off the sofa and out the door, making sure everything is as taken care of as possible. I hope that's helpful. Please leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for joining this premiere and commenting on the live chats, supporting my channel with super chats, and all that you do, ordering things from my various affiliates, all that you do. I really appreciate it. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Another thing you can do is just turn on the water just a tiny bit in some of your faucets and just leave that running all night. As long as it's just moving just a tiny bit. Can you even see that? Then it won't freeze.